And did you strike up a friendship with Mr. Musk after that?
We did. As I mentioned, we spoke on the red carpet, kind of on the in the waiting line. He seemed like a real gentleman. He was really nice. He sat kind of at a nearby table, and we got to speaking that night, and then eventually became friends.
Elon Musk has gone on to reveal exactly how Amber Heard manipulated him for money, and the consequences are more interesting than ever. As Elon Musk's words are gaining popularity on the internet, fans from across the globe are chiming in with their opinions regarding this transgression of events. Previously, Amber Heard was already losing her grip on the legal battle due to not being able to prove her allegations. But statements like this from Musk are being said to act as the final nail in the coffin of her legal case. So how exactly has Elon Musk addressed this controversy? And was Amber Heard really using him for money? Let's find out that and much more in this video. Elon Musk has been a talking topic in the midst of ex-Amber Heard's court fight with Johnny Depp, since Depp had accused Heard of cheating on him with the tech magnate during their marriage. The Pirates of the Caribbean star reportedly accused Heard and Musk of having a threesome with Cara Delevingne in his Los Angeles home while he was overseas filming a movie in Australia, an allegation disputed by the billionaire. After a week off, court hearings in the defamation case against Johnny Depp and Amber Heard have resumed. Amber Heard referenced Elon Musk briefly during her testimony in Johnny Depp's defamation trial, which began on Monday after a week's absence. The Aquaman actress, who testified for the second time, talked about attending the 2016 Met Gala by herself. She was scheduled to go with Johnny, but she declined. He effectively stood me up.
It was Elon. I didn't recognize him until we started talking. And he had reminded me that we had met once before. He was with his mother.
She added they became friends. After a week off, court hearings in the defamation case against Johnny Depp and Amber Heard have resumed. Depp is suing Amber Heard for $50 million after she implied in a 2018 Washington Post op-ed that he assaulted her. Despite the fact that she did not identify him, he argues that her charges have harmed his capacity to work. Heard has already recounted her tumultuous relationship with Depp and claimed violent altercations in her evidence. As part of Heard's case, Johnny Depp might be brought back to the witness stand. Whitney Enriquez, Heard's sister, and actress Ellen Barkin, with whom Depp had a short connection in the 1990s, will also testify before the jury. Let's take a look back at the couple's one-year romance. Heard and Musk met on the set of Machete Kills, a 2013 Robert Rodriguez thriller in which the former starred and the latter appeared in a cameo. While the cameras were rolling, Musk said the two were only friends until Heard's divorce from Depp, and Musk's divorce from then-wife Tallulah Riley were both finalized in 2016. Later that month, the Aquaman star shared a selfie of herself with Musk, who was wearing cheeky lipstick. Tesla's inventor was apparently drawn to Heard's edginess, and the fact that she wasn't afraid to be different. When the time was right and they were both single last year, he started pursuing her romantically. A source told People in April 2017. She was playing hard to get for a while, which made him even more interested. She doesn't get easily intimidated. She is very focused and loves to learn, revealed a separate source to the People magazine. In April 2017, rumors began to circulate that the couple's year-long affair had come to an end. Soon later, Musk confirmed the rumors, informing supporters that the split was amicable. BTW, just to clear up some of the press storms this weekend, although Amber and I did break up, we are still friends, remain close, and love one another, Musk wrote. Musk and Heard rekindled their romance towards the end of 2017 when they traveled to Easter Island for the holidays. After the new year, the couple was caught holding hands in LA, confirming their recoupling. The duo reunited for slightly over a month. Musk and Heard officially split in February 2018. Musk made the choice to stop things, a source told Page 6 at the time, and Heard agreed that the relationship had run its course. The timing just wasn't right, but they still care about each other, revealed The Insider. Heard quietly had a baby girl through surrogacy in July 2021, according to Page 6. At the time, a source told us that the actress called her infant Unag Page, after her late mother Paige. 4 years ago, I decided I wanted to have a child. I wanted to do it on my own terms. Heard wrote in an Instagram post confirming the news. A part of me wants to uphold that my private life is none of anyone's business. I also get that the nature of my job compels me to take control of this. While Heard has kept the name of the baby's father a secret, fans believe Musk is Unog Page's father. Exa Dark Sidereal, a daughter, and XAXII, a son, were born to SpaceX CEO Elon Musk and musician Grimes. Following his breakup from Heard, the two dated on and off, but have recently called it quits for good. Musk has 5 further boys with ex-wife Justine Wilson, twins Griffin and Xavier, 18, and triplets Damien, Saxon, and Kai, 16. However, it is also interesting to note how Amber Heard is now doing in the trial, and where Elon Musk currently stands in there. The defamation trial in Virginia between stars Johnny Depp and Amber Heard has turned into a passionate struggle over the facts of their relationship, with both sides accusing the other of domestic violence on many occasions, in what was an undeniably difficult marriage. Lawyers have questioned witnesses in front of a 7-member jury in Fairfax County Circuit Court about the events of what has been described as a whirlwind romance that began on a movie set and quickly devolved into a constant stream of fights and physical altercations, the details of which vary widely depending on the account. The allegations of domestic violence. Ms. Heard accused her ex-husband of abusing her for the first time in 2013, shortly after they started dating, and related additional occasions in which he slapped her, headbutted her, and slammed her to the ground in the 2020 trial. Mr. Depp has accused her of striking, kicking, and hurling items at him since then. It could begin with a slap, it could begin with a shove, it could begin with throwing a TV remote at my head, throwing a glass of wine in my face, said Mr. Depp. The actor detailed multiple encounters at the core of the dispute, including one in 2015 while the pair were filming the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean film in Australia. Mr. Depp said that Ms. Heard was enraged during a meeting with a lawyer about a prospective post-nuptial agreement and hurled a handle of vodka at his hand, gravely wounding his middle finger. The tip of my finger had been severed, and I was looking directly at my bones sticking out, he revealed during the testimony. Mr. Roddenborn presented Mr. Depp with text messages he sent to others, in which he called Ms. Heard obscenities, including calling her a worthless hooker at the opening of his cross-examination on Thursday. So who else will be called to testify? Ms. Heard in particular. She is anticipated to offer a completely different picture of the connection, including what transpired in Australia, based on one of her lawyer's opening points. Mr. Depp took off Ms. Heard's nightgown and sexually abused her, according to the lawyer Elaine Charlson Breedhoft. And Ms. Heard has claimed in court filings that Mr. Depp hurt his fingers while shattering a phone into smithereens while he struck her. Mr. Depp stated that he never sexually abused Ms. Heard throughout his testimony. Ms. Heard's attorneys have produced a long list of possible witnesses, including Elon Musk and James Franco. In the British case, Ms. Heard exchanged messages with Mr. Musk about her marriage that were cited as evidence. She testified that Mr. Franco observed bruises on her face after an altercation in question. Mr. Waldman, Anthony Romero, the executive director of the ACLU, and friends of Ms. Heard who were present throughout critical moments in the case, are all prospective witnesses. Mr. Depp's lawyers have already called several witnesses, including Christy Dombrowski, the actor's sister, who has acted as a personal manager, David Kipper, a physician who said he treated the actor for opioid addiction, and Laurel Anderson, the couple's marriage counselor, who said she saw mutual abuse in the relationship. The trial, which began on April 12th with opening arguments, is slated to last 6 weeks. Why did Mr. Depp decide to sue Ms. Heard in the first place? Mr. Depp's case, which was filed in 2019, is based on Ms. Heard's 2018 op-ed titled, "I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change." Mr. Depp isn't mentioned by name in the op-ed, but Ms. Heard writes that she became a public figure symbolizing domestic abuse 2 years before the essay was published. Ms. Heard was given a temporary restraining order in 2016 after turning up to a California court with a battered face and claiming that Mr. Depp had thrown a phone at her face at close range in an application for the order. This is something the actor has categorically denied. So, keeping these details in mind, what are your thoughts on the Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp legal battle? Do share your thoughts in the comments below.